everybody, welcome to another edition of James Jam. I'm Jame. This is my jam, and this is my every other Thursday reading video. So I don't have too many books to show, and haven't gotten through a lot of reading yet, but I'm trying to think what I just finished. What was I reading? I'm trying to look around here to see if it's sitting here in all my books, but I don't see what I was reading. Why can't I remember? I don't know. Probably because what I've been reading is The Shadow of What Was Lost by James Islington. I finally started that series. I'm about over halfway through the book. Oh, I remember. I read Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. That's what I finished. Okay, so I finished that. And now I'm reading The Shadow of What Was Lost. And it's the first book in the Lycian trilogy? I'm just looking over there. The second book is An Echo of Things to Come. And the third book is The Light of All That Falls. And I started reading that because next I think I'm going to read The Will of the Many, because the sequel, The Something of the Few, is coming out. There's a lot of good books coming out in September, and I'm just waiting for them to show up because I pre-ordered a bunch of them. But I wanted to read something by James Islington before that came out. And then eventually I am going to get back to John Gwynne, because I really miss reading his books. Although I do also have to read The Only Woman in the Room by Marie Benedict, because I'm going to do a collab with Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture about that. So yeah, I've been reading that. It took me a while to get into it. Robin Hobb, I got into pretty quickly. John Gwynne, I was in, like Flynn, I was in like immediately on his book. This one, I would say it took me over a third of the book to be like, oh gosh, do I really want to, because I like, when I read a set or a trilogy or duology, whatever I read, I like to read them all at once. And I was just like, I just don't know if I want to read through, because of course they're always long books. But now I actually am starting to like it. So I'm sure I'll get through those, and then I want to read The Will of the Many and The Something of the Few. Yeah, so that's what I've been reading, and I want to get back into John Gwynne. And I'm just looking all around me. I have books all around me. There's so many books I want to read. So another trilogy. Well, I don't know how many books it's going to be. Another set of books I want to read are, I showed this last time, these books by Shauna Lawless. I have The Children of Gods and Fighting Men, The Words of Kings and Prophets, and then I just got, and it's downstairs, I forgot to bring it up, The Land of the Living and the Dead, I think is what the third book is called. So I want to read this set of books. I really want to read this one I showed last week, Keikei. That looks so good. There's so many I want to read. I got a couple other books here. I picked up The Robin on the Oak Throne. I know this is the second book. The first book, what is the first book? I haven't read it yet. That's not right. Oh, The Wren in the Holly Library. This is the Oak and Holly cycle. The Wren in the Holly Library I have, and then this is this next book, The Robin on the Oak Throne by K.A. Lind. So pretty. Like the sprayed edges. And then there's the back, and it says, a weapon is only as powerful as its weakness, and you are mine. So I got that book in, and then it's pretty too, the book. There's just a regular dust jacket, but the book itself is really pretty. And then the end pages are also very pretty. Let's see if the back is different. Nope, the back is the same. But yeah, another set of books I want to read, but haven't gotten to yet. since I like to wait until I have all the books in a series before I read it, I'm not as jumping forward to read some of these as I might be if I know they're going to have more. And then I got my Fairyloot box for this month. I think I get the young adult and the adult fantasy books. So this time it was Catabassius by R.F. Kuang. To Hell with Love. And it says, Alice Law, you naughty girl, you're trying to go to hell. But here's my understanding is she's searching for somebody and has to try to go to hell to find them. So, then here's the other dust jacket. And it says, grad student Alice Law has only ever had one goal, to become the brightest mind in the field of analytic magic. But the only person who can make her dream come true is dead and inconveniently in hell. And Alice, along with her biggest rival, Peter Murdoch, is going after him. But hell is not, as the philosophers claim, its rules are upside down, and if she's going to get out of there alive, she and Peter will have to work together. That's if they can agree on anything. Will they triumph or kill each other trying? And then here's the book. It's got like the gilded. I've not read anything by R.F. Kuang. I don't know if I'm in such a hurry to read this one. But seeing as how I have tons of other books to read. Yeah. It sounds kind of interesting. But beautiful. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful books. So let me just put this one back. Putting the dust jacket back on it. And then the only other book I have to show is the other one. So I don't know which is the young adult and which is the adult. Here's the other one. Immortal Consequences by L.V. Marie. It's the front. Side. The back says 6 rivals, 1 victor. Eternity is only the beginning. And then it's got pretty end pages. Just this side though, the bottom is sprayed red, the top is sprayed green. Then we'll look at the other dust jacket. It's just the other side, I should say. Looks like that. And this one is Welcome to Blackwood Academy, a school located at the edge of the afterlife. Once a pupil passes through the academy arched gates, there is no way out except if they triumph at the decennial. Winning allows a single student to be granted a choice: graduate and join Blackwood's magical elite, or cross over to the mysterious unknown other side. Ren and August are fierce rivals, their every encounter treading the line between hate and burning desire. Irene has never cared for rules and would destroy everything to win, even her only friend, Oliver had almost given up on securing the nomination, but now he'll do anything to keep his beloved Emilio with him. Each of these 6 students has their own motivation to win and their own secrets to hide, but they aren't the only ones playing Blackwood's game, and a sinister, shadowy force threatens existence as they know it. I'm going to guess this is the junior edition. This sounds a lot like the Hawthorne books. Then here's the book itself. It says, you are the reapers of lost souls, the bright light guiding them to their eternal slumber, and without you the afterlife would fall into oblivion. There's that. And then this reminds me of Twilight. like how there's even like metallic on here. Yeah. So that is actually all I have right now. I just got word that a couple of my books have shipped. And then I know more will be shipping in September. So hopefully the next time, and I'll have another Fairyloot box. And so hopefully next time I'll have a few more books to show. But yeah, just plugging away. Usually it feels like the books I pick to read are always long ones. So been reading those. Eventually I want to read some of the cowboy romances. And then there's also that like series, is it the cinnamon something and strawberry something? I have the books, they're sitting right over on the shelf, but I can't quite read them from here. I kind of want to read those too. What don't I want to read? I want to read. I've been reading. I've been quilting. Just doing all kinds of stuff. So, if you like it here and you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do put out book-related videos every other Thursday. My typical channel is a luxury and contemporary handbag and small leather good channel, which I do videos on that on Wednesdays and Saturdays. On every other Monday, I do a bag swap where I switch from the current bag I'm using into a new bag, and then I give you a little bit of information about both, and I switch out my small leather goods inside as well. You can find me over on Instagram if you haven't already. I'm at James Jam there too. It's just JAME_S_Jam. And until next time, please do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Thank you so much for watching.